What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story that I thought was a joke, and come to find out this thing really happened. And this happened somewhere in Spain. Shout out Spain. And it's about a 38-year-old woman. I think she's from Bellaire, Spain. This woman collapsed and died outside of a health center after being bitten by her children's pet hamster. So I thought it was a joke, but here's the story. It's short, but take a look. We'll come back and talk a little bit about it.
Of two has died after being bitten by her pet hamster. The unnamed woman collapsed outside a health center in Spain after rushing to receive medical attention following a nasty bite by the family rodent. With some speculating it could have been an allergic reaction, the 38-year-old's exact cause of death is yet to be determined.
Guys, that's the story. And as interesting as it is, I don't mess with rodents. I got bit by a hamster before. That was like one of the worst pains I ever felt. You know, and this occurs a lot. That's the strangest thing. This occurs a lot. You would think something small like a rodent, a hamster, wouldn't take your life, you know, but it's a story up here. I just had the article, I lost it, where it said 10 people that lost their lives after a hamster bite. For some reason, they go into some type of shock or reaction after being bitten. I don't know if it's something in the saliva of a hamster that some people's bodies don't agree with. But it's saying up here, the last case was in April 2nd of 2013 in China. It said an autopsy be conducted on the body of an 11-year-old girl who died yesterday after being bitten by a hamster at home. It said the asthmatic girl was bitten on the little finger on her right hand while playing with her pet in her flat in Marabella Tower on Chun Street. I guess that's somewhere in China. Shortly after 12:45 a.m., her father, 46, said he cleaned her wound immediately. Then she went into the bedroom where she developed cramps and passed out. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, it's something. Like I don't mess with mice, hamsters, none of them things. Squirrels, I don't mess with none of them. Anything with them little tiny teeth that can bite you. After getting PTSD when I was younger, that's enough for me. I don't want them. But that's an unfortunate way to die. So she had a 17 and a 12-year-old son, right? Because I was up here looking at it. And it said that, and this is the part that's crazy. It's saying that, you know, she was attacked. Just because something bites you don't mean it attack you. You might pick it up, it don't want you to touch. That's not an attack, that's a defense strategy. Attacked as if it jumped up and flew at her throat. So she was bitten in the house. Said this happened 10:30 on Friday. Said the woman's from Colombia, she's a Colombian national. Fell to the ground around 10:30 on Friday. And they waiting for the autopsy. But thing that's crazy about this is, I wonder how long they had their hamster before it bit them. Was the hamster pregnant, or did the hamster have babies? Because we had hamster, when I was young, we had hamsters up most of our young life. You know, we always had a pet. And they never bit us or nothing until one time they had babies. I went to pick the baby up and she bit my hand. And, you know, I learned quick, but I mean, to go out like this, I mean, it's one of them things like, I mean, it says health workers rushed out to assist her and made attempts to resuscitate her, but were unable to save her, which is unfortunate. But people keep saying, oh, it's rabies. Rabies takes a long time to develop. You don't get bit by something rabid and die the next day. You don't. That's a virus. That virus has to multiply, and so we got to rule that out. Maybe it's some type of allergic reaction. That's what I'm thinking, some type of allergic reaction. But either way, man, this woman, she lost her life over nothing. Over nothing. That's sad. Last entry in your book of life before you passed away was bitten by a hamster. Damn. And you can imagine how the kids feel. I wonder where the hamster's at right now. Either way, I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's unfortunate, but things like this happen. This is just some shocking news. See you in the next video. Take care. Guys, I found it. I found that article where it says 10 people that died from hamster bites. I'm going to go over them real quick. Number 10 is a guy named Thomas McGee in 2005. This guy lived in Massachusetts. It says on the afternoon, a woman collected her new pet from a PetSmart store in Rhode Island. The hamster was skittish, rattling around in the cardboard carrier during the drive home. When released into his new cage, the woman was bitten on the finger. It drew a tiny pinprick of blood, and she thought nothing was nothing of it. He was just nervous about his new home. Shortly afterward, the woman suffered a stroke due to unrelated causes. Her name was Thomas McGee, and you said it's a woman? Oh, Thomas McGee is another person. All right, here's another one. Hong Kong, 2022. On January 15th in Hong Kong, a 23-year-old pet shop owner tested positive for COVID-19 Delta variant. This was bizarre as Hong Kong had maintained a total zero COVID approach. Digging deeper, the officials decided to test the animals at the pet store for a possible viral jump from animal to human, where they detected the SARS-CoV-2 in 11 of 28 Syrian hamsters. Some of these hamsters had caught the disease in the Netherlands in 2021. Damn. Another incident in Hong Kong, 2013. This wasn't the first time hamsters had caused chaos in Hong Kong. In April 2013, a young girl was playing with a pet hamster. Suddenly, the hamster bit the 11-year-old girl on the pinky finger on the right hand. She returned the hamster to his cage. The young girl calmly walked into the kitchen, and her dad cleaned the wound. Shortly after, the girl, we read this one already, developed cramps and passed out. She was rushed to Prince of Wales Hospital in Sha Tin and shortly died around 2 a.m. All right, this one is in Britain. Ashley Green, 2007. He's a father of two. Father of two, Ashley Green almost suffered a similar fate in the last young girl in the story. In 2007, the British man was playing with the hamster, family pet hamster, Sydney, when the rodent took a tumble. When he went to catch the rodent bit his hand. His wife described how within seconds he began to wheeze. I knew straight away it must have been an allergic reaction because the previous year he suffered a massive anaphylactic reaction to penicillin. The man's face started to turn gray and he was whisked off to a nearby hospital. Jesus Christ. I ain't reading all of these. But anyway, y'all, if you want to see this article, let me go ahead and tell you what this article is. It's interesting. It's by Listverse, Listders. Or you could just type in 10 frightening and lethal hamster attacks, and it'll come up. I'll see you in the next video.